Hello everyone, this is Disha here and today we are going to create a game that is based on escaping from a zombie. For that, you are trapped in a hotel room that is overrun by a zombie. To escape from zombie, you have a little simple remote control robot that will make you assure that in which room zombies are present and which room to be avoided and which room is safe. But there is no point to memorize the robot that how many zombies are there in a hotel or in which room zombies are there, because it's practically impossible to memorize him, as if there are so many rooms in the hotel and there are so many zombies. So you cannot make your robot memorize that. So for that, you have to train your robot that where can the zombie be found, in which room or in which circumstances zombies can be found in a room, which room is safer and which room have to be avoided from a zombie so that you can escape it very well. So let us first see what we are actually going to do. For example, here is a hotel room and you have a remote control devices that have sensors attached with it. It is sensing the conditions of the room by standing outside the room so that he can assure you the quantities of the sensors and you can choose a better or a safe room. Now, presently I have not trained my robot to predict a safer room. It is just predicting that there are two rooms and if I am choosing a room, I am safer. And let us suppose I chose this room. Again, I am at a safe stage. And let us see, I chose a room with these reading. Oh God, I caught with a zombie. So, I want a remote control device that would actually predict from outside the room that which room is safe and which room had a zombie. So, let us do it with our project. So, go to the Scratch platform. I will mention the link below and select Get Started option. From here, you can select any of your option as per your choice. At present, I am selecting Try It Now option. Now, let us create our project with a name. Now, here I am going to select numbers. Why so? Because I want my robot to predict the sensors value, that would be numbers like number of rooms or number of chairs or many numbers. So I am going to select here numbers and let us add the values which my robot going to predict, like the sensor of maybe humidity, or let us say the type of lightning affect the presence of zombie, or let's say the temperature may affect the presence of zombie, or let us say the color of a room may affect the presence of a zombie. So here I am selecting multiple choice and let me add the types of colors like white or black or maybe some yellow or brown or grey and etc. Or let us say, suppose the number of chairs may affect, like for hiding zombie and etc. Or maybe the let's say the type of lightning also, like let me add the multiple choices option like no lightning or maybe halide or let's say fluorescent lights or let's say incorrect light or let's say halogen lighting. Or maybe the floor type also affect the zombie, like maybe it's of tiles or cement, let's suppose carpet floor or like stone floor or maybe wooden. Okay. So here I have mentioned 6 types of sensors that my robot would predict by standing outside the room. Now let us create our project by clicking on create button. And you can see your project on the screen. Now go to the train section and let us add the labels like either a room would be safe or either the room is with zombie. So here I have created 2 labels that is describing my type of room. Now let us go back to our project and let us select or make our project using Scratch 3, open in Scratch, and from here select project template as zombie escape. Okay, so from here select the train option. Now you can see there are 2 rooms with the readings of the sensor. So at present let me select suppose this room. So you can see I am at a safer zone. Now for example I select this room. Again there is no zombie in a room and I am at a safe stage. My sensor predicted these values and let us suppose I chose this. Okay, so I am caught with a zombie. Now let us add on more examples. So let's see, I am predicting this room. Oh, my prediction was wrong. Let us suppose I am selecting this room. Okay, so I am at a safer zone. Again, let us choose this room. Again, I am caught with zombie. And let us suppose I am choosing again this room. Okay, so I am again caught with a zombie. Again. Let me select this room. Okay. I am at a safer zone. I am again caught with a zombie. So what I have actually done is I have manually played this game. Now let us create our project using the block codes. Let me minimize it and let us edit the codes so that now I can make a my robot to predict a safer room. As you have seen, I have got too many times by zombie. So let us create by editing this code. So okay, so you can see multiple blocks with a defined section. So I have to edit this code by using a machine learning tool that is appearing on the bottom of my screen. So for example, it's just lightning types. So let me add the lightning types as set to none and let us add this. Similarly, I'll add on these blocks into multiple like you can see. So here I have to add safe and add a zombie. Similarly, the floor types. So I don't like add on carpet, laminate, okay, tiles, stone, wooden, and let's suppose it laminated maybe cement. Okay. So again let us set the floor color types. So black, brown, grey, white, and let it be yellow. Now what was left? I guess we are done with the sensors. Okay, So we are done with the editing of sensors by using my machine learning model. Now let us create another block code. Wait. So let us create another block code. Let me find when I receive block. Make sure you have clicked here on the welcome sprite. So let us find the when I receive block over here. You can see. So here you have to add another block, that is add training data. You can see here there are readings over here. So you have to just select from here the sensor you chose for your robot. For example, room 1 humidity, I will pull up this block. For lightning, just find the lightning block over here. Okay, so temperature, and color, suppose wall color, and the number of chairs. And floor type. And if the room is state room 1. So I am supposing that my safe room is state room 1. Similarly, for another room, let me minimize this and shift over here. Let me increase the size again. Okay, now I'll again add another training data for my second room, and I'll repeat the same process for my second room. So humidity, lightning, temperature, color, it's wall color. Okay, so we are done with adding the training data. Now let us full screen it and let us click the train option. So for example, I am choosing this room and I am caught with a zombie. Let's suppose this room, I am at a safer zone. Let me select this room. Again, I am at a safer zone. Let us choose this room. I am caught with a zombie. Okay, so what actually I am doing is, I am adding my experiences into the training examples. Let us see if it had added that. These examples that I played manually, let us check if my training Okay, so you have seen here, I selected their train option and that experiences, or we can say that examples is being captured in my training section. Now what I am going to do is, I am again going to edit some of the code because I think there are enough examples for my model or my robot to learn whether a room is safe or not. So let us again create another code. Let me find a block. Okay, so when I receive block, so let us merge this block, two blocks, and okay, this block, let me create it and then I'll explain it to you. And again, okay, so let me adjust it. So what I am going to do is, I am going to add on again the values which we did before into our training data. Now I am adding the values that will actually recognize from the training section. So let us add the values here. So lightning, wait a minute, okay, lightning type, and next is temperature. Okay, so I am done with the adding on the values. Let me revise what I have done here. So I have used the recognized block from my machine learning model. What this will do is, it will recognize the numbers or the variables which I created before, and it will state according to numbers that which room is safe or which is not. It will create some of the predictions, like predict the room 1 or predict the room 2 according to the values and according to safe and zombie room. So now let me add another block that will actually train my machine learning model. So for that, when the green flag is clicked, my model should get trained by the machine learning model. So we are done with the coding part. Now let's see how my model is performing. Again, so my model is predicting that this room is a safer, and yes, you are at a safe zone. Now, according to my model, this room is safe. Yes. Now, both the rooms are safe. Again, both the rooms are safe. Now, my model is predicting that this room is safe. Let us check for the another room. So yes, this room was unsafe as predicted my model. So let us revise what we have actually done here. So in the starting, we chose some of the sensors that will affect the presence of a zombie. In machine learning, it's actually called feature selection. That is, I selected some of the features that will affect my presence of the zombie in a hotel room. Then what we did is, after training, we created a predictive model that was actually predicting whether the room was safe or whether it was with a zombie. So I hope that you understood this type of project. Now let us see how my model is actually doing the predictions. Let us go back to our project and see how my model is actually performing this. So I'll go on the learn and test section. And over here you can see describe your model. Let us see how my model is actually performing. So you can see here is a visualization of a data set that is based on predictions. So you can see it's in a form of tree that is actually called decision tree classifier. What is this decision tree classifier is? My model is actually created some of the decisions based on the prediction. It considered two values that if this sample or this value would be correct, it would follow this path, and if it's a false condition, it would follow a right path. So in this project we actually use some of the terms, that is feature selection, which I told you that is number or multiple features that we used in the sensors. Then also we created a predictive model. How we created a predictive model? Using decision tree classifier. I hope you understood this project, and I hope you learned about this project that machine learning is a better way of using such type of making predictions. Also, you can say that it's a practical use of artificial intelligence when it is generally used when there are so complicated situations. Like in our project, there were so many hotel rooms which we cannot make our model robot to learn. So we use the machine learning in this project. So thank you for this, and make such projects with your own creativity.